Jr. has already tied the record for most home runs in the first 2 months of the season, 20. The exploits of Ken Griffey Jr. Our cover story tonight, Bob.
Gracias very much. Vince Scully once said that some folks use statistics the way a drunk can use a lamppost for support, not illumination. With that in mind, we tell you that if you do project Ken Griffey's offense out over the rest of this baseball season, he'll finish with 77 home runs. That probably is not going to happen, but with last night's 20th home run in mind, what will happen this year is that Griffey will continue to emerge on the national stage, perhaps to a role that his sport is crying for someone to fill. Tonight's cover story.
Don't throw it in there. Whoa, this may go to the top deck. And it does.
It is baseball's triumphant moment. And at this moment, no one masters it better than Ken Griffey Jr. Superlatives are part of the junior watch, and they have been since he was a 19-year-old rookie, the youngest player in the major leagues 5 years ago.
No, I was more nervous than anything. You know, I was hoping that I wouldn't trip and fall and embarrass myself. You know, all the stuff that I have to do, you know, so.
Hardly. He was the 10th youngest player to hit 40 homers in a year, the 6th youngest to reach 100 dingers.
I've been trying to think of someone to compare Griffey to, and the two names that keep popping up, Willie Mays and Mickey Mantle. Like Mays and Mantle, he has no limitations on the field. He can do everything, and he's getting better every year.
I don't think of myself as the next Willie Mays or the next Hank Aaron. I just, you know, I'm Ken Griffey Jr. All I want to be known as that. I don't want to be known as, you know, these guys.
But Sunday's home run evoked another inevitable comparison. Griffey's 20th homer of the year, coming before the 1st of June. It tied Mickey Mantle's major league mark. Mantle's record came in the charmed summer of 1956. He was en route to a triple crown. Back then, the world belonged to Mantle. He was 24. Ken Griffey is 24. He is 24 and a quarter of the way through his 6th major league season, with the same batting average as Mantle and 1 home run behind Henry Aaron at this point in their respective careers. If comparisons are part of Griffey's image, so too is his youth. Consider the young guns of the American League, stars such as Frank Thomas, Albert Bell, Mo Vaughn, Kenny Lofton, John Olerud. All are older than Griffey. The only franchise player Griffey's age is the Ranger Juan Gonzalez, and he is a month older. Griffey is still learning his craft, most significantly, how to hit southpaws, an elusive baseball necessity. His lifetime average is virtually the same against righties and lefties, but the signature power numbers against left-handers picked up significantly beginning in 1992. His home run totals and his home run ratios against southpaws became lethal. This year, he has 9 homers against lefties, 11 against right-handers. Power is one thing. Defense, record-setting Gold Glove defense, is another. And with 4 Gold Gloves and the league record for outfielders for consecutive flawless chances, Griffey adds a critical dimension to the baseball matrix and to the star machinery. Stardom reflected in twice leading the league in all-star balloting. Last year's record run of homering in 8 straight games. Hitting the Baltimore warehouse, a first, and doing it in front of an all-star crowd. Yet after Sunday's historic 20th homer, Junior's real joy was in tying his father's career home run total.
Our family has a lot of pride. You know, we're a competitive family. And we just don't like to lose, don't like to get beat, and, you know, that's something that we grew up with.
Imagine the pride 4 years ago when the two of them went deep, back-to-back. As Junior noted Sunday, Barry Bonds has yet to catch Bobby, but he's matched his father. Ken Sr.'s career spanned the birth of free agency through to extravagant mega millions for stars. Junior comes of age with unparalleled promise and untold skills in a more cynical time. The money is larger, so too are the demands.
Nobody controls me. I learned from day one not to trust anybody.
Yeah, that's tough.
You know, and that's the way, you know, so trust and respect is something you earn.
But baseball needs a transcendent figure. This moment and his skills may point to no one else.
That is a lot to ask of anyone, but Ken Griffey